Hi guys, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Mr. Matt Healer. This is Ratna Kumar, Assistant Professor come YouTuber. This is my first video for this channel and this channel is all about Max. Okay, you are going to learn a lot of tricks and also the basic concepts and whatever the thing that is related to Max you are going to learn from this channel. Okay, the first thing is that we are going to see how to be good in Max. This is what we are going to see. Before getting into that, if you are a student or else just take the students when they are going to solve or else when they get to study or prepare for the Max subject, they feel stressed and some kind of a disturbance is always carried on by the students when they are going to prepare or study for the Max subject. And thing is that they fear about the Max. They always feel it is hard and difficult to learn, and also they score low mark in the Max. Reason is that their approach is totally different. They initially see the Max itself as a difficult one and it's the hardest subject, but it is not like that. It is simply an imagination, and then if you visualize it in a different way, then automatically you feel Max will be an easiest subject when compared to the all. As of course, I'm going to give you few tips regarding how to be good at Max. First thing is that number and then numbers visualization. What it is mean by that? It's a simple. If I say 467 plus 588, you have to visualize it in your mind like how you write on the note. It is difficult for you to visualize the 567 plus 588 initially, but you don't need to do like this. Okay, you have to be practice from the basic. For example, if I say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, whenever if I say these numbers you have to visualize in your mind quickly, and then slowly you have to jump into the next process like addition process and then subtractions. All those things you need to do. This is what the first step. You need to visualize the number instead of the you need to write on the note. Instead of that, you need to visualize it in your brain or else in your mind. Okay, coming to the second thing is the basic math operations. Okay, if you want to be good at maths, surely you need to know about and you need to be very good at the basic maths operations like addition, subtraction, division and then multiplications. How to be good at the basic math operations? You have to practice it. Okay, so it's simple. To add the two numbers you know very well, you have to subtract the two numbers you know very well, divide or multiplication everything you know, but you need to follow some process, some tricks. That is very much important. Okay, and also you need to know about the basic concepts like minus into minus what, minus plus minus what, like this kind of a basic concept you need to know. So you have to be good at the basic math operations. That helps you to look the max problems, and when you are going to study the max subject will be easier. Third thing is that mind calculations. So okay, initially when you are preparing for any max subject, okay, at your early age, for example fifth or fourth or third, you need to do these simple calculations. For example 6 plus 4, it is difficult during that time, but after you are grown up, when you are in the 10th class, 10th or class 8, when you are going to add these two number, it will be easy for you. But what you need to do is that now you have to calculate that in the mind itself. You don't need to write it on the note. If you start writing it on the note now, then it means that you need to rely on the note. Okay, if I write something on the paper only, I can able to add the two numbers. So what you need to do is that you have to, once you know about the concept very well, for example 4 plus 6 is equal to 10, and you need started to think on your mind itself, so and do the calculation in mind itself. Okay, so when you are going to solve a big problems, there are small steps will come, so the basic steps, and that times you don't need to write it on the note. Instead that you have to make the calculation in the mind itself, and you have to write to only the answer on the note. Okay, that kind of thing you need to develop. That is called, we can say it as a mind calculation. Okay, you need to start from the basic, and then automatically once you do these things, it will be easier for you when you are going to solve the big problems. Fourth thing is that shortcuts. every operation will have some shortcuts. If you take the addition, you have two to three shortcut tricks are there. So you should need to know about that shortcut, and you need to understand about the shortcut, and you need to practice it. If you practice that kind of a shortcuts when you are going to solve the problems initially, automatically what will happen, and when you are giving, when someone is giving to add two numbers, if you know the shortcut tricks of additions, automatically your mind will do that, will take that shortcut tricks into an account, and then you will find the answer easily. Okay, so that means, first of all, you need to understand. For that, you need to understand what are the shortcuts are there and how to take that into an account for while solving the problem, and you have to practice it. Okay, once you practice it very well, then it will be easy for you whenever you are going to do that kind of a problems. Every times you will do it in a shortcut way, and you will get the answer very quickly. That is very important. This is the most thing, okay, this is the most important thing you need to keep in mind. You should not use any calculator or else any other gadgets while calculating the basic math operations, or else when you are doing the math calculations, you should not rely on the calculator. Even they are allowing you to use calculator inside the classroom, inside the exam hall. That's okay, fine, no issues. But when you are practicing, when you are at listening to the class, don't take the calculator and do the problem. If you start doing that problem, what will happen is that your confidence will decrease, your memorizing power will decrease, and also it leads to think that without calci you cannot able to do the problem. So like kind of a thought you will, it will arise. So to avoid all those things, you should not use the calculator even it is a difficult one. Just do it on your own with your mind calculations, or else write it down on the paper. Do the thing, everything you have to do it on your own. Don't depend on the any calculator. Now we are all having smartphones with us, and there is a calculator app with that. So whenever we are going to do the things, we always used to take that and do. For a small purpose it is okay, fine. When you are going to prepare for any exam, or else when you want to be good at maths, you should not do that thing. That is the thing I can't say to you. So for students, should not use the calculator. Don't take the calculator from your bag. Okay, so better you do not carry any calculator. Coming to the last one is that whatever the thing which I said to you now, just to practice it, that's enough. Okay, you have a certain pattern to while studying the maths subject. Okay, so that times your approach will be totally different, but you just take this thing whatever which I said today, and whatever you learned from this video, just take that into an account, and then you just implement, and then you just modify it for your you have a set of procedure. Just take these things, and then you just implement in your procedure, and surely after particular point you feel that maths is a very easiest subject. Okay, so practice is very important. Maths is all about practice. Without practice we cannot succeed. Okay, so practice, 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 that's all about the things. If you want to be good at maths, you should know about the tricks. In future you are going to learn tricks and lot of things about the maths. So before that, signing off from Ratnakumar. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Thank you.